Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here for the Great Wall of Comics. And here we are now in our final installment of 10 sketch covers from my collection. Only I'm going to lie, because there's 13 this time. All right, so here we are, 13 sketch covers from my collection to wrap this up as we go here. And thank you for sticking with this series here, and thank you for the suggestion. We'll be mixing up next. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll go to some signature slabs. Maybe we'll just go through some of the regular slabs in the collection. But I appreciate the information and the feedback from everybody who's been watching this, and appreciate you all. Okay, so this one here, let's just start off with some of these are in these comic capsules. These are from the community. Matter of fact, most of this collection of this stuff is going to be kind of community oriented here. So this first one comes from Chris at Retro Rocket Comics up in Canada. Chris has supported us through Comics Curing Cancer and some other stuff, and of course knows we've communicated several times. He's an artist, a budding artist on his own right. I guess what he studied originally, and so he created this sketch cover here, and it says, "I think that GoBots suck." And then it says, "But I'm just a fat bot with a fat bot opinion." And it's only bots. So basically made me into a robot, and went ahead and did that whole fat bot thing. It's great. I love that when community members find ways to incorporate me into some of their sketch covers. It's totally cool. Um, this one here, gentlemen, I'm going to put this, actually, let's do this one together with some others. So this one here, this is from Rosko. Rosko this was 2023 Comics Curing Cancer. Rosko was doing a live sketch and draw that we were originally going to auction off, and I guess then they decided, you know what, no, we're going to, or this was actually Comics Curing Cancer 2022. And they decided, no, this is for Rob. And so this was, see, here's the backside. This is where I knew. So it's got the purple ribbon, which is for, it can be for, I think, prostate cancer or something, but it's also for all cancer. And it says on it October 21st through 23rd, 2022, C3. And on the front side, he took this Deceased Planet comic and he put the band from Nightmare Before Christmas, knowing that I'm a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, and inside the base, my face. That was really kind of cool. I dug it, love it. So we got it protected in a nice comic capsule. And then I got a couple here from Izzy. Izzy vs NYC. All these guys, their information will be down below, so you can check out their Instagrams and reach out to them and whatnot. But so I think this was from Comics Curing Cancer this past year. One of the auctions is Venom. And this one was also, I believe, from the same thing, from Comics Curing Cancer, one of the auction pieces too. I love this. I like the perspective of the spider web coming right out at you. It's a great job, Izzy verse NYC. Very talented artist. And then this is one that this is a third Izzy verse. This one he did and sent to me as an AOK, knowing my affinity for Spider-Man 2099. So we got Spider-Man 2099. That's great. And then this, my man, Freaky Loowee. I sent him some AOKs. some slabs, and he did this video with the theme of the greatest American hero, and then that kind of inspired him to kind of do this cover. And this cover is dual-sided, so it's got two different covers in one. And he put it in his own capsule. So here we have recreating that Superman versus Spider-Man cover. He created Greatest American Hero, which I love, versus Spider-Man 2099 in the Battle of the Century, the greatest superhero team up of all time. Um, the story that is out of this world, it came from Planet Fat Stax as an extra feature. And then he's got this Secret Wars, Civil War #1, Marvel Comics sketch artist Luis Romero, aka Freaky Loowee, and it's 209.9. This is the grade. So that's awesome. Or it's a 9.9, 20.9, 20.99, whatever. And then, so the other side, though, is a whole different theme. Here we have the Civil War, so the not so Civil War, the day the Earth got slabbed. And hello there, intergalactic comic book fiends, friends and fiends. It's Rob.bot from the great planet Wall of Comics, Planet Fat Stax. And you see blue, green label, Gaia, Terra, Earth, 9.8, just giant robot. And, oh man, you got Galactus down here in Silver Surfer. What the There's so much detail in this, and the two different sides, the same book. It's just like incredibly awesome. I love this so much. Freaky just killed it, man. This is awesome. Great job, Freaky Loowee. And yeah, so let me go into these. So this was the other one, last one is not in a regular slab. This is from my man Soul Twice. Soul Twice is a community artist. He started off originally doing chibi drawings, and then he's since moved on and done a lot of other stuff, but he still does some chibi stuff. And I was supporting him early on. I asked him to do a Punchline cover for me. Originally it was supposed to be Punchline and the Joker, and on this one he goofed and only did Punchline, but took care of that. We worked things out, and then after this one he did the Punchline and Joker on the cover like I wanted, and then he got set up with CGC and sent this one in, got it 9.8. And then when he got this set up with CGC, I also asked him do me a favor, and I sent him back another one I had. So this sketch cover I had, it wasn't originally graded. It was sitting in my home, my PC for about a year before I sent it back to him so he could send this in. This is the very first. He tells me when I asked him to do this sketch cover, he had never done a sketch cover before. Up to this point, he was doing the chibi drawings, and he was only doing them on paper and sending them to people or whatever. And so this was the very first sketch cover he did, and then also it was the very first later on CGC slab that he sent in for CGC grading. And that was this Harley Quinn and Gossamer. He did this fabulous chibi drawing of Harley and Gossamer together, and I love it. And I mean, it's to know that this is his first of both of these, man. I was like, I want someday I'm going to give it back to him, so he has it for himself. But I love it so much, man, and I paid for it. I actually really, really like this. So I haven't been able to pry it out of my hands yet to give it to the man. But someday, if I ever decide I'm done with it, it's got to go back to Soul Twice because this is his first. Guys, do me a favor real quick. Hit that thumbs up button. We're about halfway through this stack here. Hitting the thumbs up button helps get this in front of more eyeballs, more ad revenue. All goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Everything this channel does, from the super chats, the ad revenue, the channel membership, whatever, it all goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Comics Curing Cancer is, of course, a charity in supporting the American Cancer Society. It's an official campaign. All the details you can find out here in this video. What is Comics Curing Cancer? And then, of course, most importantly, to know what's going on throughout the year with Comics Curing Cancer, be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at Comics Curing Cancer. That's going to be how you can stay on top of what's coming on and how you can help us out throughout the year. All right, so the next couple here, these are going to be professional. The rest of these are professional artists that were the commissions that were done. Some of them were commissions, some of them were just straight up purchase. So here we go. This one, Walden Wong, is an artist I met at San Jose Con, and he's done a lot of Deadpool stuff. So I said, hey, why don't you do me a Deadpool? And he got me set up here. What was really cool is he had also sent me some of his preliminaries along with it, which was awesome too. So then this one here, so this one was a really kind of an interesting thing. So this is Cully Hamner. And Cully and I met him at HeroesCon 2023, and kind of said, "Oh, on Saturday." He had some rates for a quick head sketch. I said, "Let me go ahead and just get a quick head sketch, Batman." No worries. I think Cully wasn't there at the moment. His rep was there, but his rep took everything. He said, "No problem. He'll have it for you tomorrow." Cool. So I swing back by on Sunday, and I get told, "Oh, hey, Cully goofed, and he did the thing, but he did it on the 11 by 17 or the 9 by 12, whatever. He did it on a sketch pad and not on the sketch cover that I asked, and so he's going to have to redo it. So can you come back in a couple hours?" I said, "Sure, no problem." So a few hours go by. I come back again. Talk to his rep again. He's, "Oh, Cully hasn't had a chance to get it done yet. How late are you here today?" That's when I said, "You know what, dude? I don't need it today. You know what? If it's easier, why don't you just take it home? Have him take it home, and I'll pay for shipping. He can ship it to me." "Oh, that'd be great." Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So I give him all my information. Take off. Boom, we're good. 6-8 weeks go by. I haven't heard anything, and I know these things take some time, and artists have other priorities. So I'm not like going like, "Oh my God, where's my art piece? I gotta have my art." But I am sitting there cognizant of the fact that I don't have any contact information just to follow up. So I figure out Cully's rep and reach out to his rep, and his rep ends up talking to Cully, and I end up in contact with Cully direct, and Cully's like, "Oh, apologizing and all this stuff." So, "Oh, dude, I'm cool. I know, priorities. I mean, commissions are lower on priority versus actual work." So he was appreciative of that. Gave me a time where he thought it'd be done by. That time comes by. He's still not done. So he says, "Dude, don't worry. I'm going to take care of you." And sure enough, so by the time when I finally get my sketch cover, which was probably only, I don't know, maybe 3.5 months after, 4 months after most. So it's not the worst I've ever had for a commission, or other people have had for a commission. So I'm not upset. I was totally cool. He was communicating with me once I had his contact information. He was keeping me in the loop, and he was very cool. But so then he upgraded me. So from a simple head sketch, we got this full body with color Batman. So I was super happy with that. I thought I got a nice upgrade, and he was super cool the whole time. I would definitely appreciate that. So thank you very much. All right. Oh, and of course, you guys are seeing these are on these. Again, a lot of these are in this art board. This is just, you don't have to pay for grading. Uh, you know, you have the signature verified. They encapsulate the book, and the grade doesn't matter whether the book's got some dinged corners or dirt on the back, whatever. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the art. That's what's important. So, good to go. All right, so this was a, we've had a lot of these Ken Haesers. I realize I bought a lot of these. I do like the man's work. So here we go. Here's a Ken Haeser, Batman, year one. We get this Batman sketch on the front there, a bunch of bats all around him. You just pre-order these essentially from Dynamic Forces. Uh, you know, pretty cool book. I like it. All right, and the last one here. This one, uh, I can't remember. This was during an Unknown Comics. Um, was experimenting with some live stuff a while back, and they had Tyler Kirkham in house, and there was a limited number of sketch covers that went up for sale, and I was able to grab one. They were all simple. He was doing like, it was only like one of like three options or something on the blank covers or whatever. And again, I do like Punchline, so I grabbed Punchline, and so Tyler Kirkham, I got to watch him do it on camera, uh, draw Punchline for me. And then this was like one of the earlier times I'd seen this new signature from him. He had been using a different signature up to that point. So, anyways, there you go. So, guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite? Which one? If you had one, would you like from the lot? Whatever else. What'd you think of those the community ones? Those are pretty damn cool. Leave a comment down below. And as always, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.